Today on Get Rich Detailing Podcast, episode 3, we are going to go over something new that we're implementing for you detailers.
So we understand if you guys do not know, Get Rich Detailing has the best marketing platform out there for detailers, meaning that we run Meta ads, we run Google ads, LSA, whatever you need, whatever is necessary in order to grow your business. It's something that we've implemented into multiple businesses. With that being said, we've noticed a problem. And this problem is a good problem, but it still is a problem. At the end of the day, we have many owner operators that we work with, meaning that not only do they do the business side of things, they're also in the field actually doing the detailing, and nothing is wrong with that. But we are getting them tons of leads on a daily basis, and it can be pretty hard as an owner operator to be able to catch up with their leads on a daily basis and reach out to them as soon as they're filling out forms, or if they're messaging on Messenger or whatever the case is. It's hard to get in touch with them. So we've implemented something that is new. We are the first to implement this on the market, and we're going to make sure that it is the best for all of the detailers out there, and it is huge.
Because you have to think, whenever you're on the job and whenever you are washing the car, and whenever you're communicating with the customer in real life, whenever you're training your guy, whenever you're doing this and you're doing that, texting back these leads, answering the business line, scheduling this lady for next week, all of this stuff, it is a lot. It is a lot. It's literally almost physically impossible, because you have to think, at the end of the day, you then have to go home, you're going to have to do all that. You're going to have to wash your rags, you're going to have to re-up on your products, you're going to have to communicate with your customers for appointment confirmation.
It's exhausting.
You can't do everything. You literally posting on social media, all that. All these are individual jobs in itself. And as an owner operator, this means you are in charge of every which possible thing. And of course, and there's one, I guess you could say, rule I live by in life. You can do a lot of things. Me, myself, I could probably do 30 things at once, fine. But I would do 30 things at 2%, 2%, 2%, 2%. I would start them. I don't know if I would get them done 100%. They
Not at
wouldn't
the
look
best of
good.
your ability, though.
Nothing would be done to the best of my ability. So as an owner operator, when you have the social media, you have the rags, you have the products, you have to perform the service, you have to send updates, you have to book on the schedule, you have to answer the phone. All of this stuff is so many different things. You're only performing at 5%, 5%, 5%, 5%. And you realize your business isn't going anywhere because you're so responsible for all of these tasks. For something as significant as marketing, or something as significant as getting back to your leads, or something as significant as booking people on schedule, answering the call. This is a big lump sum of your day that's setting you back, that could be eliminated completely, and you can focus on what's important to actually grow your business.
So I'm sure that you guys have heard of AI. Everybody knows that AI is a new age. AI is a new way of doing things. And maybe some of us aren't the most fond of AI. I won't say that I'm fond or not fond of AI, but what I do understand is that AI is the future, guys. And if you're going to be one of those people who are like, oh, that AI stuff, like da da da, you're equivalent to, the grandpas in the detailing business that are all like, Google, what's Google? I'm not using no Google. I'm not ads. I'm not doing that, da da da. And they're making $2,000 a month. They've been in the industry for 20 years. You don't want to be that guy, right? So we're realizing that AI is the future, guys, and we do have to all accept this as a community, the detailing community as a whole, and we have to put it into play. And since we've realized this, we've kind of jumped the gun and decided that we are going to provide this first to our private community, and then publicly to people who are interested in implementing AI into our business. And so again, I know that you guys are scared of the idea of AI, and many of us are, but I'm gonna let Kaden kind of explain why you shouldn't be, and maybe why this agent is something that you should implement, because it's pretty realistic.
So let me tell you, me, myself, I'll give my perspective. I was sort of kind of scared of AI. I wasn't too sure. I'm not nerdy. And people think in order to use something, you have to be nerdy. That's not the case. So me, myself, I'm a hands-on, get it done type of guy. Nerdy computer stuff isn't my expertise, more or less. But I know that AI is the future. I know that it's necessary. And I know that if I could eliminate some of my daily tasks because a robot could do it for me, that would be nice. So let me give you a little backstory before I go into it. In the past, we had a lot of staff. We had a lot of employees, a lot of receptionists, a lot of sale guys, a lot of people that would do social media. And this is payroll everywhere. And at the end of the month, it's something you disregard, because this is a position. Because we would have somebody to do our marketing, we would have a receptionist, we would have somebody that managed our social media, caught up with the leads, all that stuff, and then had somebody that dealt with the business line. So all of these positions at the end of the month, you're looking at $6,000 to $10,000 gone from our revenue. And it's something I sort of kind of overlooked, because I didn't necessarily think that it was that important. I was like, oh, just another expense. But then I realized as time went on, and as technology started to come out, and as AI started to be a thing, all of these things could be eliminated. And the thing is, with the people that I was hiring, I would have to constantly be on their ass. Hey, please do this. Hey, did you get to this yet? Hey, did you get to this yet? Why is this lead not responded to? Did you not put this on schedule? The day is almost over. I need to let the guys know what's on schedule tomorrow. And they're forgetting this and forgetting that and forgetting that. And I'm still paying out $10,000. That doesn't disregard the fact I'm paying out $10,000. I was like, this has to stop. This has to stop. So AI is a thing. Now there is an AI bot, and I know, and I was told that an AI bot could take care of all of this for me. And I was like, okay, that's weird. And I was like, it's a robot. Like, it's not going to sound good. It's not going to be human-like. And then I got proved, I got shown. And what this is, it's an AI receptionist. It can take care of everything for you. It sounds 100% like a human. It stutters like a human. It has humor like a human. It has sales like a human. It customer communicates like a human. And it does anything you want it to do. And this thing is very personal. 90% of the customers do not realize they're actually speaking to a robot. You can do a girl voice, a guy voice. You can make it stern. You can make it straight to the point. You can tweak it as much as you want and literally build your own character. You could build another Caden into your business to sell, and you're not going to miss any leads. And I was looking up a statistic, and 62% of calls that go to a business line go missed. In the detailing industry, I would say an average ticket is $200 to $250 or so. Say a day you're missing 4-5 calls. In addition to that, you have ads running, so you miss 6 or 7, 10 leads that came in. You weren't able to get back those 10 leads. You weren't able to get back to those 4 or 5 calls. At the end of the day, you then have to catch up. Those leads were already hot. Now they're cold. You can't catch up with them. But if this AI robot was implemented in your business, it can catch up with your leads instantly if you choose, or you could do a 5-minute delay, a 10-minute delay. You could have it catch up with leads in the evening. You can program it when it catches up with your leads. The inbound calls, the people that are calling you, it can answer right away, and it books on your schedule. It integrates with your CRM, integrates with your website, and learns everything about your business, your pricing, your packages, your location, how you sell, like certain scripts you go. It can basically understand what you've done in the past, put it in its knowledge base, put it in its system, and it only gets better and better. So this robot has analytics, and it understands when it converts and when it does not convert. So whenever it converts and it books a customer on the schedule, it's learning. Its brain is growing. So whenever it does that 4 or 5 times in a row, it's smarter than it was the first time. So as it gets more and more bookings, the robot is understanding what customers want to hear, how it works, what's the best way to go about things, and it's doing everything for you. The inbound calls, the outbound calls. It can mass text for you. It can catch up with your leads for you, integrates with their CRM, books things on your schedule, will shoot you an appointment confirmation text whenever actually book the customer in. There's not a single thing this cannot do, and I would like to say this robot is probably better than almost 80% of you guys.
This is something that me and Caden always say, and this is a business rule that we go by. He mentioned the statistic about 62% of business calls going missed, and in addition to that, whether you have Meta leads running, Google leads running, whatever the case is, the biggest cost in business is actually opportunity cost. We say that over and over to all people that we speak about when we have business meetings, when we talk to the people that we help inside of GRD, when we talk to anyone that has to do with business, we always tell them opportunity cost is the biggest cost that you have in your business. Well, opportunity cost is the money that you did not make. So if we do a quick analogy, a quick example of what that looks like, let's say 5 calls missed daily at $200 a pop. That is $30,000 that your business is missing out on a monthly basis. And like he said, it's not necessarily that never happens, or maybe you do call some of them back and you get them back on schedule, or you're able.
Somebody else. They already looked somewhere else.
Think about it. Nobody's going after your detailing business. They want to get their car detailed, period. They don't care whether you do it. They don't care whether we do it. They don't care whether John does it. All they care about is getting their car detailed.
Fleet managers. Fleet managers, you don't answer, it's another company. And if a fleet manager calls you and you can't attend to it because you're detailing and you're answering, and
they don't care at all.
You're doing all this stuff, they're going to go somewhere else, and you can't have these calls unmissed. So like I said, our payroll at the end of the month would fall anywhere between $6,000 to $10,000. If you could have your leads responded to, somebody that knows sales, somebody that's going to respond to them instantly, have your inbound calls responded to instantly. If you have a CRM and you have previous contacts from customers that you serviced in the past, it could do outbound calls. So if there's a severe thunderstorm or rainstorm, you could say, have the robot call all of your CRM, all of the customers in your contacts, and say, hey, Sherry, I know you just got hit by that bad thunderstorm. I hope you and your family are doing well. I'm sure your car got pretty dirty. If you need anything, blah, blah. It could send that as a mass text, or it could do it on phone call and sell Sherry over the phone because it feels more personal, and she would not know that it's a robot. There's a whole transcript of the call that you can refer back to. It'll shoot you a text if she booked them in your CRM. It goes through the pipeline and will let you know whether they answered, whether they didn't answer, whether they want to get booked in later. And the robot is doing all of that. So it's selling better than a human, more responsive than a human, does its job without being
It's not
told,
gonna
and
complain
it's at
like
a
a human.
third, fourth, and a fifth of what payroll would be, and it is way cheaper and way better.
So if you guys are not accepting of this, the reality of what the future is what I'm gonna call it, you're gonna end up missing out, and you are going to spend a lot of money that does not need to be spent. You're gonna burn a lot of money on payroll that you should not be burning on payroll. Your biggest cost again is gonna be opportunity cost. The fact that you are having leads that you're not getting back to, the fact that you're missing calls of people that are ready to spend two, three, four, $500+ with you is going to be your biggest cost. So again, GRD is going to be the first to offer this. Nobody out there is offering this. The Rocket Detail kids are not offering the other little marketing agency. Everybody who tries to be us, they're not offering this. And the reason that we want to make this exclusive to our community is because it is the future at the end of the day. And I will not let you guys behind. As soon as I find out something that I've implemented in my business, because remember, at the end of the day, GRD is a platform to help detailers grow, to help businesses market in general, to run your ads, to make sure that you continue to scale and get better general business knowledge. At the end of the day, we still have our detailing business running in the background. So at the point that I implement something into my business, I say, oh yeah, this is killer. This sounds real. This is getting appointments booked in. This is able to reach out to our meta leads. This is making things a world of less of a headache for us, in addition to saving us thousands of dollars in money. Immediately, every single time, I'm going to introduce it to our community, because essentially you guys are like our family. And that's the entire point of Get Rich Detailing.
You have to think, we give you the best marketing results, lowest cost per lead, best communication, best results, best targeted, work with you with whatever you need, have mentorship for anything it is that you need. If you're curious outside of ads, if you don't know how to hire, if you don't know the legality, if you want to know fleets, whatever it is,
We help with
we
it
are
all.
here. In addition to that, we teach you customer communication, we teach you sales, we give you the best results, and we're implementing something like this in your business. So we're taking away, I would like to say, the phone line and sales and all of that stuff is probably like a third of your business. It is very important. It takes up a lot of time. It is hard to do. It is not easy. And if that could be eliminated and that could get completely taken off your plate and you could focus on what's important, hiring the people, growing your business, scaling your business, making it go from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, whatever you want. This is a whole entire segment you don't have to worry about that's getting done for you better and way cheaper than what an employee would cost.
So as far as the nitty gritty of this entire AI thing, obviously this comes at a cost, right? Nothing is free in this world, and we're very straight up with you guys. We never act like things are free or this, that, and the other. However, we always say that we will be the best price on the market. We will be the most fair, and there will be reasons behind any rate that we give to you guys. How it's going to work is inside of our private marketing community. The first 5 people to join are going to get a premium rate. Those people are going to get a rate better than anyone else gets practically. For a couple of reasons. One, because you're already working with us inside of the marketing community. 2, there's a degree of trust there. And 3, we're going to be constantly tweaking this and making this better and better. In addition to that, after that, the first 3 people outside of the marketing community that join are also going to get a premium rate, the best of the best, and they're going to be grandfathered and locked in at that rate. And we'll explain all of those things when the time comes. After that, anyone who comes and you know you're one of those guys who are like, man, I'm just gonna wait it out and I'm gonna see if it works. You can be that guy. You're not gonna get the same
You
rate.
will pay to be that guy.
Yeah, you're gonna pay to be that guy. You're not gonna get the same rate that the other people get. Obviously, just like everything else, the guys that got in with us when we first started offering advertising for detailers, they got the best price and they're grandfathered in. I don't change. One of my laws of business is I don't change prices on people. Agreements are agreements. So those guys, the first couple of clients that had joined and trusted us when we started Get Rich Detailing ads, our marketing, they have the best rate and they're going to continue to get the best rate. And our rate is rising almost by the minute, guys, because
Our results are so good.
Our
There's
results-
so many testimonials. I don't know. If you're skeptical and you're on the line about our ads, I don't even care if it's about the AI or whatever it is. The ads are there. Get Rich Detailing ads. Get Rich with ads on social media. Look at our Get Rich Detailing page. We're credible. We work with many students. I
It's
get the best
undeniable,
results.
guys.
If you're going to get on the phone call and ask me all of these questions, don't do it. All the results and everything you need to know is on social media. If you have any questions, you can text me privately. I will work with you. I will get you locked in. The price is getting higher. We do give the best results. This is not something to wait on. We are the cheapest on the market, offer the most on the market, and give the best results on the market and have the best communication on the market. That's not just me saying this. Go ahead and go ask anybody. But with that being said, the price will get higher and you will pay to wait and you will pay to be that guy and you will pay to be either you want it or you don't. You want to grow your business or you don't. And if you do want that, go go ahead and shoot us a message.
We're the best, and it's undeniable. And I'm not saying it as a selling point. I'm a big data guy, and I go off of results. And based on results, we are the best. We have the least dropout rate, if you did not know, of any marketing, detailing marketing agency on the internet. We have the least dropout rate. We've had one or two guys, and I'm glad to say those one or two guys are gone, because I'm gonna be honest, guys, they were idiots, and I don't want to work with these type of people. I don't want to work with people who are ignorant. I don't want to work with people who cannot take advice from someone who makes significantly more money than you. I don't want to work with these types of people. The other 60 something people that have joined our marketing community are killing it. They're still happy. I make updates and changes and make sure that they're satisfied constantly on a daily basis. So as Caden stated, prices will continue to go up. Our
Credibility
value,
is there.
the value is through the roof for what we offer, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Most of these marketing agencies are quite literally running your ads and saying "F you, go figure it out." We're the quite literally the opposite of that. We put you inside of a private community where you can get help on sales advice. You can get help on general business advice, anything that you need in the business in
Every other
general.
marketing community, what they're going to do is they're going to hide their students. They hide their students from one another. They don't want this guy to know this guy, this guy to know
Because
this
they
guy.
know the
It's
results are
private.
bad
The
and everybody
results are bad,
talks.
and everybody will communicate. We literally are confident enough. We put you into a private community, hold public events within the private community where everybody can interact, everybody can talk. You see the results. You can converse amongst one another. You can post all you want in the community. You can see the videos we have provided in the community. What we do here is far different than everybody else. And if you're going to come to me to brain pick or ask this and that, I advise against it. I'm not here to sell any of you guys. If you want
We're
my
not here to
service,
sell anybody
if
at
you want
all.
my service, you want my service, and I'll provide my service. But don't call me to inquire about my service and think I'm going to sell you on it. I've shown publicly what I've done. I've shown publicly what we've done for others. I am confident enough in what I can do for you. So either you want my service or you don't, and that's really what it
We're
is.
not here to sell anybody. I don't want to put anybody in a bad financial situation. I don't want you to pay me any amount of money, and after it, your gut is on the floor and you feel like, man, like I got sold, like I really didn't want to do that. That's not my deal. Honestly speaking, not to be cocky, because I do not need your money. And these other ad agencies, they need your money, so they're gonna cop on crazy sales calls with you and
Get
make
you
you
to
pull
close right then and
loans
there.
and
Liquidate your credit card.
yeah, all that. I'm not doing all that shit, bro, because I'm not here to put anybody in any bad financial situation. If you like to grow, get rich detailing, that's public information. If you want to stay where you are, then you do what you do. Anyways, to conclude, if you guys have any questions in regards to the AI bot, keep in mind, AI agent, I should say, keep in mind this is going to be the first price for the first couple of people that join. It's going to be a rate that is better than everyone else's. So the first 5 people that join from the private marketing community that we have are going to get an extremely good rate compared to everyone else, and first 3 people outside of that are going to get a rather good rate as well. Marketing ads, if you guys need help or have questions about anything that we do there, shoot us a message, hop on a call with us.
And if you want anything, if you want the AI robot and you want ads together, I'll work you out a good deal.
You're gonna get a deal.
If you want the ads by itself, I mean, I'll give you the ads by yourself. If you want the AI by itself, I'll give you the AI by itself. But if you want the both of them, we'll work out something. I advise the both of them because it only makes sense having the both of them. The marketing and
That's
the
a
paid
money
ads,
machine.
It's more worth it. You're gonna have a lot of leads coming in. You're gonna have a lot of customers. You're gonna have more of a reason to have the AI receptionist within your business. So if you are looking to move forward with this, go ahead and shoot us any DMs, questions, concerns you might have at Get Rich Detailing on social media. If you have my number, go ahead and shoot me a text through my number on what it is you want, any questions, concerns, and we'll make sure to work something out with you.
Catch you guys next time.